Hey there everyone! This is a quick start guide for using my UFO 50 bingo training dummy. It's a bit of a practice slash entertainment game slash tool that pretends to play a match of UFO 50 bingo against you. What it really does is pick a bingo goal, set up a timer for that goal based on information given in an input JSON, and claims the goal once the timer elapses. Now I say it sets up a timer, but in reality that's not exactly what it does, like the timer is kind of implicit. But anyway, I can get into details about the source code perhaps in another video. So anyway, right now the bingo dummy is capable of going for bingos of its own, blocking your own bingos, and also keeps track of like things it has quote-unquote achieved in the games as well, such as seeing an egg, seeing an UFO, getting a gift, a gold, a cherry, etc. It doesn't, however, check for goal synergy, and it also doesn't try to predict what you're going for. So those are the limitations right now of like the bingo dummy's quote-unquote AI. In this video, I'm just gonna go over how to get started playing immediately. So if you wanna go for a quick match, you gotta get a JSON file with real games and real bingo tasks. The one we have available right now is this one, right? With naive completion times that I pulled straight out of my nose. I apologize for that. You know, the average and standard deviation times here are not 100% accurate, but they're hopefully close enough to accurate that, like, you know, the bingo dummy can be fun to use. Note that this is not the same JSON you use in BingoSync. It is a special format containing information on both the UFO 50 games and the bingo goals. I'm gonna go in details on how to configure the input JSON on another video. You can also add goals of your own or even like random games that don't actually exist, but that's beside the point. So anyway, once you pick the file, you're sent to the configuration screen. The first setting here is the minimum and maximum standard deviations that are randomly added to the bot's completion time when it's going for a bingo goal. For every bingo goal, as well as like gold, cherry, and gift for the games and stuff, there exists an average and a standard deviation for the amount of time necessary to finish those goals. What the bot does is, it takes the average time as given in the JSON and adds to it a random number of standard deviations also given in the JSON according to this range here. Okay, so yeah, that's how it's going to define the time it's going to take to finish the thing. The second setting is the percentage of time to get secondary collectibles. Right now I have not configured the training dummy to have separate times for stuff like shops, eggs, UFOs and all that. So instead what you do here is you define a percentage here so that when the bot reaches this percentage of the game's gold time, according to the JSON again, it will count as having seen all those collectibles at the same time. So like if a game has coffee, eggs and UFOs, once it reaches 10% of the game's gold time, it's gonna count as having seen all of it. This is not perfect, but it's a simplification I kinda had to do to get this out as fast as possible. The third setting is the same as above but for the leaderboards. In the current version, the bot doesn't really distinguish between top 5 and top 3. Then there's a total match time, a number of seconds, and total card review time, which is the time you can, like, the card is reviewed and you get to check it out before the match starts. Then there is this test mode switch, which shows you what the bot is doing as well as what it has achieved so far if you activate it. If you wanna play quote-unquote fair, you just turn it off. Once you're done, you just click apply and start game and go. If you're playing with test mode disabled, the bingo board is gonna be on the left side of the screen and nothing is gonna show up on the right side. The training dummy is designed to be a reasonably believable opponent if you don't get to see what it is actually doing. If you enable test mode, however, you can see what it has achieved so far as well as what it is going for. In this mode, you might notice some impossibilities, like the dummy getting the garden gift and a goal that does not imply the garden gift, and this kind of thing, which is sadly a consequence of some simplifications I had to make to get the training dummy out. But yeah, like if you play without test mode on, like the opponent should be roughly a believable real opponent. But okay, from here on out, the dummy can claim squares with the color red, and you can claim your own with the color blue. Once a player gets a bingo, or a majority, or the timer elapses, the bot will declare either you or it as the winner, and that's it. To play again, you have to restart the application, and again, I know this is bad, this is one of the things I need to change, but for now, yeah, you're gonna have to restart the application. So yeah, so basically for a quick start in the training dummy, this is it. Thank you so much for checking out this short tutorial. Please leave any feedback you have, it's greatly appreciated. And that's it then, thanks again, I'll see you all later.